Ubaba always speaks about radical economic transformation. And we want to know that here's a church, Baba Apostoli has given young people opportunities and he's educating them all the time. What is your take?
Thanks for such a very interesting topic, which is very topical in South Africa today. Put it simple, what is radical socio-economic transformation? When I answer that question, I need to give you a short background. That from 1994, as I've said, we attained political democracy in South Africa, which means that the people of South Africa, black and white, they are able to vote for a government of their choice. And we're happy that they've always chosen the African National Congress. As a government since 1994, we've delivered a lot of services to our people. Education, health, the life expectancy of South Africans has grown by leaps and bounds. We are giving beneficiaries of 17 million in terms of social grants in our country. But on the issue of the economy, we still lag behind. So in other words, the past 23 years, we've succeeded in consolidating all institutions of political democracy. But we still have unemployment, poverty, and inequality. So the radical socio-economic transformation calls for more radical measures so that the economic growth that is in South Africa must be inclusive, not only a few, that the economy in terms of ownership, in terms of patterns, in terms of the control must be shared amongst South African people, especially the previously disadvantaged blacks and Africans in particular. So what we're going to be seeing as we embark on this journey of a radical socio-economic transformation is that this project, the National Development Plan and Vision 2030, is that program of driving this program of ensuring that we give more education amongst young people, skills development, so that, as I was saying, they're not just job seekers, but they are job creators, so that next year, we must see a company that is owned by black people dominating the stock exchange in South Africa, unlike today, where the economy is in the hands of whites and males. So in essence, that is what radical socio-economic transformation, to transfer wealth to be shared amongst all who live in it.
And we hear Ubaba speaking about the vision year 2030. But the young people want to know, what is it that they can do now to position themselves for the opportunities that are going to come with this project? What are your words of advice to the young people that are gathered here?
Well, to start with, the National Development Plan is not just a government program. If you recall, this is the program that was adopted by the majority of South African people. Our parliament in September 2011 unanimously adopted the National Development Plan. Our own governing party, the ANC, at this last conference in Mangaung in 2012 also adopted this program. Business supports it. That means the majority of South Africans have embraced it. So therefore, it cannot just be the responsibility of government. Business must come to the party. As I've indicated, 75% of our economy is in private hands. So, but it should not be left there to government, business, and labor. You and I, organs of civil society, most particularly young people, they must have a stake in the National Development Plan. That is why we are inviting them to be part of this process as ambassadors, because they have a stake to the future of this country. So what they can do, like they're doing since Friday, having a conference to discuss about the future of South Africa. The apostle also highlighted the fact that we need to talk about the wealth creation, not tomorrow, but today. And young people can play a key role because they are the future of South Africa.
Now, Baba, you can see briefly what Baba Apostoli is doing in the ministry. And I want to ask, what are your words to the apostle when you encourage him, looking at all the things that he's doing for young people, for Abo Mama, Nabo Baba, and his idea of reaching people and reviving lives?
Well, having read and also seen what Apostle Mokoena has done. He has faithfully believed in the essence of what was the struggle about in South Africa. We wanted a united South Africa. We wanted a democratic South Africa. We wanted a non-sexist South Africa. But most importantly, a prosperous South Africa. I think it is that prosperity that this church is talking about, both physically as well as spiritually. So I fully support these initiatives because it will bring closer that time when we can truly say that our people are now more prosperous in South Africa than ever before.
Thank you so much. It is so comforting for young people to know that our government cares about us and takes time to come celebrate and be in church with us. Thank you so much, Baba. Please let's give him another warm round of applause.